Hey, what's going on? Hang on 1 second. What's up, everybody? Girl is coming up here. Always multitasking. All right. Okay, what's going on, everybody? What is the day? Wednesday. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not on the camera. Well, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your girl Ginger Snaps, and she's up here. I am up here because we all want the same person up here to talk about fight night. What was it, Wednesday? I'm right in the day Wednesday. Okay, yeah. Usually I don't go live on Wednesdays, but I said, well, I'm going live today. I was gonna go live yesterday, but things happen anyway. So I'm here today, and wait a minute. I hear somebody at the door. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. We got some company. What's going on, 69?
Hey, Miss Ginger Snaps.
I know that's right. I said, I got to put my fro on for the fight night. Okay.
Right.
I said, because we always have got to change up sometime. Got to change it up sometime.
Yeah, looking good.
When I do something, we doing something that's like 70s, 60s, or that kind of era. Like when me and Tamika and Moochie do the throwback 70s stuff, that's when I throw the fro on. Hey, Candy. Yeah, so I said, let me throw the old fro on, and so we can talk about this show because I am loving it. Okay,
yes.
So far so good. Let me just say hi real quick to the people. Andre, Mr. Harris, what's going on with you? I know you still at work. Barbara, what's up? Barbara from the West Coast, West Side. Miss Nisi, how you doing? DeMarcus. Look, DeMarcus, you're gonna hang in here so you can help me remember people's names because I don't be writing nothing down. But I think I'll remember the names. I know the story, but I don't remember the name. And Candy, what's going on?
Don't feel bad because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of characters.
It's a lot of characters. So I might end up just saying homegirl, homeboy. I might call
them by their real name.
I might call them by their real name. I might just say Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Certain ones I remember, but some of them side characters. I'm not gonna remember all the people on the side character. The main characters I do remember. I remember like at least 4 or 5 of the main characters I remember. Some of them other side characters, which they're all good. It's just that I don't remember their name. What's my favorite character in Fight Night? Oh man, my favorite. That's a good question, DeMarcus, because I like this little chicken man. I like him. I like Kevin Hart as chicken man. But then, but Sam Jackson playing Frank Moulton, he doing a hell of a job. I mean, Sam Jackson. Come on now.
Yeah.
But then again, I love Terrence Howard playing Cadillac. I try to remember a couple of main characters' names. Cadillac. Yeah, Terrence Howard had me cracking up laughing with that perm. I got remember give me a Farrah Fawcett wig.
Have a perm.
I love it. I'm gonna get me a Farrah Fawcett wig, like back in the day with the flips and stuff. Me and my sister used to have that back in the day.
Feathers.
Me and my middle sister, we had the hair when it was feathered back like that, and well, I got pictures. I can show them to you. My hair looking just like that. Was the black Farrah Fawcett.
Okay.
And then let's see who was another one I can remember because I'm just saying like my favorite. I mean, of course, I like Don Cheadle. I ain't
Silky.
gonna
I
say
like
he was my
Silky.
favorite character, but I love Don Cheadle and
Yeah, Don
Taraji.
Cheadle.
They all was good. So
Silky, played by that dude who played Osito from Hightown. I
yes,
forgot
I
the
don't know
name.
his real name, but yes, he was good in his role. Then let me see. As far as but if he said the favorite character, damn, because they was the ones I just named were all as far as Chicken Man, Frank Moulton, Taraji's what was her name? Dang gone it. I forgot her character's name right off.
Vivian.
Vivian, Vivian. And then yeah, because they kept calling, yeah, and they because also I guess in her past years she went by Sweets. Remember they were down in the basement, the man made her. Yeah.
Yes.
Um
That's the stage name.
that was the stage name, yeah. And so all of them was
I
good.
would go with
Marcus, you tell us who
I
your
would
favorite.
go with Silky right now because every time Kevin Hart Chicken Man always want to get some time with Frank. He like this is happening. This is happening to Frank. He said that ain't my problem. He like that's a you problem. He like.
Oh, okay. So that's the Osito. Okay, and I don't know his name. When I saw him, I'm sitting on my look. I'm sitting in my living room, like right here. Okay, I'm sitting in my living room, and I said, "Oh, there go Osito." I gotta stop calling him Osito. I'm gonna learn his real name. But I'm still calling him. If he walked down my street, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Osito," and I don't care. He could probably be in 15 movies. That's. You know how it is. Once they get,
he looked good. He lost weight.
He lost weight. He looked good. He really did. Yeah, he's. Yeah, Fight Night is fire. It really is good.
Yes, it is.
I knew when I saw the trailer. I'm sitting here minding my black business like I always do. Okay, and I was scrolling through and showed my son. I said, "Oh, boy, we got to watch this." He still ain't looked at it. My son ain't.
Oh Lord,
but he's been busy with working or whatever. I told him, I said, well, I told him he got time to catch up because got another episode coming up. He can catch up. It's all So and sometimes he like just waiting and let it binge and then binge watch it. So, but I watched it. I done watched it twice. And then a couple clips here and there I seen, but I watched it twice in full. The first 3 episodes. I'm really enjoying it. I agree with DeMarcus. I was so this was I loved anything the 70s era anyway. I'm a 70s baby, but I love those movies. I love those TV shows. I grew up on that time frame. So I love anything that's in that gem between like the late 60s going into the 70s. I think this was 68.
Yeah.
He got assassinated. So it was during that time frame. So it was the end of the 60s going into the 70s. And but as far as the fashion, now of course we don't like the racism and all that other BS that goes with it.
Of course not.
With the fashion, the way the music, the way people, the way the lingo, the way people talk during that time. Man, I wish I was an adult in a way during that time. I was a child, so I was a baby. I wish I was an adult in that era. So I could have been wearing my Foxy, hot pants. Like them girls was walking around them hot pants.
Oh yes.
Now them girls be trying to wear the hot pants now, but they look funky. They don't look good. Back then, the ladies look nice. No, I was just seeing the girl the other day, and if you ain't got the right body for the hot pants.
Okay, let's say that. She said she
don't even do nobody. But what I'm gonna say, I looked at the girl and kept on by my bed. I was like, but but anyway, they had the fashion during that time frame. Between the 60s and 70s, they had great fashion during that time. So that's why I love. So when I seen the trailer, I was here for it. Like, what you think? As soon as you just saw the trailer.
Yeah, it definitely caught my eye when they dropped the trailer. What was that, back in like May or something? It was like a while ago. It was a while ago when they dropped it. I couldn't wait. I'm like, all the way to September. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah,
right. I'm thinking it's coming up soon. I'm like, oh.
I said they got us in suspense. We had to wait that
Right.
long. Mm-hmm.
It's definitely so. I mean, it was worth the wait. I mean, I'm entertained. I don't
Very
know about
much worth
nobody
it.
else, but
No, I think most right now they say from this little research as I scroll through the internet and stuff, they said that this is the highest rated or highest streamed, whatever the lingo is now, for Peacock. So of all the stuff that's on Peacock, this was the highest so far, they said. So I can
oh
see that
wow, okay,
this is a star-studded thing. It's a Peacock original. It's
very.
not like the other stuff is TV shows. So
Mm-hmm.
and some of those, a lot of those are some of old shows or reruns of shows and stuff like that. So now I could see it being the highest rated. I mean, look at all the stars is in it. So many.
Yeah, very star studded. So I can't imagine the budget to shoot this
Oh, just to get Sam
limited
Jackson
series.
alone. Um, I know they got
Taraji, Taraji about a coin.
yeah. Well, Sam still gonna probably make more than her. He just been in the game longer than all of them. So, but yeah, paying Taraji, Kevin Hart, Don Cheadle ain't no sleaze bag now. I know
Yeah, I can
he.
say Don Cheadle. He's a
Yeah.
good ticket.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and Terrence Howard. So you just that cast right there. They
Yeah.
that's a lot of money they put out. There's a few couple. That's a few million just for that. Just for them people name right there. And then forget all the other people they got paid too. All the
Yeah.
extras, a lot of extras. So sure they should have had me in there. I wish I
Oh,
knew about it. I would have auditioned.
now with audition.
What is going on with my thing? Hang on, sir. My
Okay.
mouse was freezing up for a minute. Go and talk to the people while I'm getting this together. Yeah.
Okay. At the I'm gonna start at the last episode.
Mm.
Was y'all shocked about that?
Oh, there we go.
Pop pop boom boom.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna get to we're gonna just I had a bunch of pictures, but they not really no order. I tried to just put them in order by characters so that we can just
mhm.
sort of talk about the overall. So this is if whoever haven't seen it, but I think everybody in this chat has seen it. It's on Peacock
Yes.
original, and it is um based or loosely based on true story, a true event.
Yeah.
And right now there's and I'll put it in my community tab so people can find out about it. But it's a podcast about it and the
Yep.
whole backstory on the real story. And they talk to Chicken Man's, which is Gordon Williams, is his real name. Talk to his son, Gordon Williams Jr. They just break down the real story of all what really happened. Now, of course, we know this is television, so some stuff they got to change names, change dates, change, different things. They can't probably put everything. Um, otherwise, otherwise there'll be a documentary. But there's a podcast about it I've been listening to little by little, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's cool.
share that with people too because I like listening to audio podcasts too.
Yeah.
So this some of the cast. So we got Taraji, and you right, her name was Vivian. Some pictures that came out perfect. Some might be a little fuzzy, but we got it.
It's okay. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Then we got Chloe Bailey. I'm not real familiar with her. I know who she is. I just don't know her work like that because I don't follow her and her sister and stuff. But yet I know who they are. But she's in here and she play a low down snake in the grass. I want to take her and throw her in the damn fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that she is out of here. I hope she is gone.
Yeah, I hope so too, because they panned away. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't see Frank keeping her around, but we'll get there. And then goes Sam Jackson, is Frank Moulton. Then we got my man Terrence. I love me some
Really,
Terrence
Shayna.
Howard. I love him. He cracks me up. I love all his work. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Howard fan. He played Cadillac. They got Kevin Hart is Chicken Man. Don Cheadle is what was it? Detective Hop is a Hobson or
Hudson,
yeah. Something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna just say Hudson. If we wrong, then
It's Hudson.
next week we or next time we talk about it.
JD Hudson.
Yeah, JD Hudson. I knew DeMarcus would know.
Of course.
Yeah, I know what DeMarcus. That's why we keep DeMarcus around, and whenever you do a live, so he can help us with the names. And then, okay, so we got Lori Harvey playing Lola Falana. And I wanted to put the real picture of Lola Falana because I remember Lola Falana. I was a child when she was around, but she was whoever people think is the it girl now, whether it's Beyonce or Shanti or whoever. She was all of that in a bag of chips back in the day, in the early years. I mean, she was a singer, an actress, dancer. She did it all. And she was beautiful. Now, Lori Harvey, she did fine for what she did. I don't have no complaints. I don't have no complaints on nothing on here, so I won't be complaining. But I think that I wish they had just got an actress who was a more browner. Lola Falana was not light skinned; she was more chocolate brown. Yeah, she was. She was even more browner than you and I think. So she was a little brown, but beautiful woman. So. I mean, I think they look like they tried to darken her up a little bit with her makeup.
I think she could have tan. Who knows?
She did, yeah. They did tan her up a little bit with her makeup, but she looked fine. She didn't have no. I don't know what the upcoming episode is going to uphold, so we don't know how much she will be in here. But just if she's just in here for that one part, just to be a sex kitten, she did a great job for just doing
not that. A sex kitten.
I mean, because she wasn't she's not an actress. I mean, she's not an actress. Come on, let's just keep it real. If it wasn't for Steve Harvey, we wouldn't even know who the hell she was. Okay, we know her from.
I agree.
I don't want to say be a pass around. I don't want to say that, but we know her from being around
a socialite.
Yeah, a socialite. Say that, yeah. You are so girl. I like being around you because you keep me together. Because I have diarrhea in my mouth, and I'll just say the first thing come on my mind. I told me the other day about it. Like we had a big old argument about it because he said I got diarrhea in the mouth, and it wasn't an argument, but he got mad.
You just like one of my aunties, and
I just keep
reel you back in.
Yeah. But see, you keep me together, and that's why I like being around younger people because sometimes us older people don't always have all the answers, and we be screwing up. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fun. No, I'm giving you a compliment for helping me because I was going to say
it's okay to correct yourself.
Yeah.
Correct yourself, it's fine.
No, but a lot of older people, they just think they got all the answers just because they a certain age. I go through that in my family. Older people, I'm like, just because you that age don't mean you know everything. But anyway, she did fine for her role. But I just wanted to show the real and highlight the real Lola Falana. Rest in peace to her. She died some years ago.
Beautiful lady.
She was very beautiful. She was very beautiful.
She wasn't my time, obviously, but I know who she was.
No, yeah, especially
if you say her name, I know her face. Like,
Well, if you watch old any kind of old shows and stuff, her name is mentioned or she's on there. I mean, so yeah, she was doing that, definitely doing that early years. I mean, she was around when Sammy Davis Jr. and all them people was around during that time, so
was she around when Dorothy was around?
Probably so, because she was in the game a long time. Yeah. And then when she passed, I think she was in her 80s or something when she passed. So she been around for a minute. She was around for a minute. She probably go way back to the 50s. I know all through the 60s and the 70s she was around. So she probably go back even to like maybe in the 50s. Who knows? Okay, and this is another pictures there. So I guess one of my favorite characters to answer DeMarcus' question, I am gonna say Chicken Man because look, I like Kevin Hart. I don't have an issue with him, but I'm not a person who I ain't gonna say he my favorite comedian. I ain't gonna say that as soon as he come out with something, I run out to the movies or I run streaming thing. Yeah, I don't think all his stuff is funny. I don't think he's always funny in everything he do. He has had moments where he's funny to me, and then other times I'm like, it's lackluster. But in here, I think this some of his other outside of the movie he did with Wesley Snipes on Netflix, which I really like that. But outside of that, this is probably some of his best work.
You think
than
so?
some of them other movies. Yeah, I think so.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
was.
about that,
Yeah, I
honey.
mean, of course, he got action movies, but this is not that type of movie. I mean, if you talking about it's action stuff,
No,
um,
I'm not talking about the action. So I'm talking about like
like dramatic
the
action.
upside, the upside with the white guy who was in a wheelchair.
Oh,
That was
what
a
you call?
serious role
Yes,
for
yes,
him.
yes, yeah. You right on that one. Yeah, you right. Cause and I ain't
So I'm
seen that
like,
in so long. I kind of forgot it. That was a true story too.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
based on a true story. Yeah, but yeah, but I thought he was very good in here. But
Yeah, he was.
I
He
thought he
sold
did
me.
real good because he had comedic parts. He had a little drama.
I'm
He
like, was
did,
that supposed to be funny?
but I laugh when I just see his face, even if he being
Dang.
serious. Yeah, but you know, it's like that with comedians. Sometimes you just even when they try to be serious, I bust out laughing. Like Marlon Wayans, for instance. He's supposed to be serious, and I look at his face and I just start laughing. So, and that's not. That's just because they of the comedy. But anyway, he so Chicken Man is he's the neighborhood numbers runner.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in town know him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know Chicken Man. Um, and this was on the time when it was the underground lottery, which we call the lottery now, Powerball,
Yeah.
Mega Millions, and all the stuff. It was people ran numbers long before because there wasn't no lottery, but that's what stopped the numbers runners is because when they made it legal, why I need to go
Yeah.
to the Chicken Man when I can just go to the 7-Eleven or the little corner store and play my damn numbers. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's sort of the government code to push that, because also too people was making a lot of money. They probably said, "Oh, we
Yeah.
ain't
They're trying to stop that. They want they cut.
they not gonna be having these people, and that's not. It wasn't just blacks; it was the mob too,
Yeah.
the mafia, all of them. They're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna be having you make this money on the street. No, we're gonna figure out how to make this thing legal. You see, they
Right.
did it with alcohol, they did it with cigarettes,
Yeah.
and then they're doing it with the cannabis. So they say, "Oh no, we're gonna see how we making this, how we gonna make money on this thing. You ain't gonna have y'all making money." So
Right.
I mean, but that's what he did. And so, but he wanted more for himself. He wanted to be with the big, the big league in the big leagues with the big wigs, with the gangsters.
Right.
So he was trying to find a way and he's a little small town hustler. He used to sell smack with Silky, right? Is Silky, is that
Mm-hmm.
Oceano's character?
Yeah. So
It was Silky. Yeah, he used to sell smack with him. And he went to jail for a couple years. Now he's trying to tell how he's trying to do
he did not like Don Cheadle character, which is the officer.
right. He's the officer. Okay, well, let me ask you this, because we always we review Huntsville, and
Uh-huh.
Martell is always talking about the side pieces and the side husbands and this and that. Okay, so we got Vivian, aka
Uh-huh.
Sweets. Now Chicken Man is married. And
Yes,
he
it say.
it appears that he loves his wife and children. I didn't, it appears that he loves her, but Vivian is his side woman, his ride or die, they like Bonnie and Clyde. She's the one that handles the dirt, with him. But he loves her too.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it, you
Yeah,
know.
because he put his face in the place and then go home to kiss his wife the next day. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I should have got that picture. I ain't even. I ain't mad at that now. Okay.
Nuh-uh, don't be kissing me and you had your face in the place on some other woman.
Oh,
No.
you mean when he kissed his wife?
Yes,
Oh,
face.
okay. Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought you meant the fact that he put his face in the place. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't got no problem with the man putting the face in the place now.
Oh, that ain't no problem. But
That
you
ain't no
go
problem. But
home
you
and
talking about
kiss
then
him.
he go home, he ain't brush his lips, he ain't brush his teeth, he ain't scrub that tongue, and then he goes and gets in his white face and sit down and eat her cornbread, her collard greens, and her fried chicken for
Okay.
dinner. Okay. Then I mean, showing up to church late. She's
Right.
and the wife is not. I didn't get a picture of the wife, but the wife is not naive. She know he out there doing stuff. You know what she said? Do you remember what she said? She said after they left church and they came home, and that's
And they
after
was
the
arguing about the
preacher.
roof.
The
About the roof.
she done told the preacher that he gonna pay for the roof, and I guess she figured, okay, since you out here doing this stuff, I'm gonna make you put your money to something good, you know.
She said we promised them months ago. I'm like, who make a promise like that? That's costly.
That's
A whole roof.
I thought that for a quick second too. Yeah, Sally. Yeah, I thought
I did too, Sally.
for a
I'm
quick
not gonna hold
second.
you.
And yeah, but clearly he's not. And he seemed like he loved his wife and loved his kids and all that kind. And he talked to the wife doing right before she knew everything was going on. So it wasn't like he doing something sneaky. He knew the wife knew he was going to hold.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna make an honest living.
That's what she said. She just said, "I want you to go to church, come to church on time, and provide an honest living for me and the kids." But you know, he said that's what he's trying to do. But you ain't gonna. It's not gonna be an honest living if you working with the black mafia. Okay,
right? Okay.
So you ain't. It ain't gonna be no honest living. So, she's. I guess she figured, like, you know, hey, long as he paid for this house.
I think she's one of those compartmentalized Christians. I'm surprised she got him in the house, like, cause she know he doing this other stuff, and that's not the Christian way. So she must compartmentalize what she accept and what she don't. So that's wild at that time.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about that too, DeMarcus. People complain about the actor who played Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he threw me off, DeMarcus. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, I'm like, who he's supposed to play again? Until he started talking. I'm like, okay.
It just seemed like I'm gonna get there. I got a couple. Hudson looks like Eddie Murphy and
Dream Girls.
Yeah, no, he's Hudson is Don Cheadle. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. We can't forget about Clifton Powell. DC's on. That's DC's on. That's my hometown. Mushmouth. And you couldn't understand what the hell he was saying.
He was saying, "Where's the light?"
He definitely.
And he's supposed to be from Detroit. Yo, he
even had the still on the thing on the screen, and you couldn't understand what he was saying.
Right. That's
like, what the hell are you talking?
Detroit school system failure, bro.
I don't think he ever went to school. I don't think he went to nobody's school because I didn't know what the hell he was saying, and nobody understood what he was saying.
Right.
But he's supposed to be, I guess, a gangster, so they understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So, so this is more of a couple pictures of Vivian, and this is when Chicken Man.
The color on her. At the
Look, Taraji played this now. She played this. She did a great job. I don't
know. The fashion is kind of similar to Cookie from Empire a little bit, because Cookie kind of have wearing some older styles, you know.
Oh,
but it looks good nonetheless. But,
okay, the wife's name is Faye. Thank you for reminding me that next week or whatever, I'll have the names better.
Names down.
Yeah, I'll at least write them down or something.
I remember Faye because she was
as long as she take it home. Yeah, and you know something, DeMarcus, that still goes on right now. Some women don't care as long as look, you taking care of the family. Now, if you're not taking care of the family and you out here doing all this BS with running the streets and running with women, then I have an issue. But long as
it's just a shock for me because she is a Christian.
But that's heavily in the church. I know you ain't going by that. Come on.
No, it's like she's heavily in the church. That's why I said I'm surprised. That's why I said she must compartmentalize what she will accept from Chicken Man.
They are the worst ones.
I know, but I'm just saying if that's during that time.
Yeah. Oh, they was very heavy in the church.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised.
Like you wasn't not going, you know. Like when I was a little girl, I was going to church whether I wanted to or not. And my parents used to party like this. They would party all night, play cards.
Look at Aretha Franklin father party.
He was having freak parties. He was doing something
right.
else.
He was on some other stuff.
He was doing some other stuff, and he was with young. Yeah, Lord, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
I should have reviewed that during the time that was up, because I had a lot of thoughts on that.
I know you did.
But yeah, I mean, my parents used to party like this, go out, or even had parties at the house when we was kids, and but they on Sunday, my mother was dragging us to church.
Yeah.
We had to go sit Bible study and all of those kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, dog tired. You going to church? And Maxine is the lady right here, right, with the afro. Isn't that Maxine?
Yeah, that's Maxine. Yeah,
I'm Maxine tonight, then y'all.
Yeah, she a baddie. Ain't she curvy?
Yeah. When she turned around and I saw that big rump, I said, "Oh, that's it." There you go. There she got, and she had a nice, natural looking butt. Okay, it did not look like no BBL.
Well proportioned.
Like, and if it was fake, they did a good job because her stuff looked.
She's well proportioned.
I said woman look good, and I ain't attracted to women. Her body looked good.
She looked good.
I liked her sassiness and everything. I liked everything about her.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But so Chicken Man is now okay. So he came up with this idea. He talking to Vivian, gave him this idea. We're gonna try to throw a party, get the big ballers to come in and all this stuff. So they planning it, and of course he told his wife about it. Wife knows. She don't give a damn. He told
about a party, but he didn't give no details.
He didn't give any details, and that's probably smart because that way she don't know in case the cops come knocking on her. Right. And that just might happen now that now that Hudson is involved. So so that's when he's getting on the phone and talking to Mushmouth, talking to I forgot the other ballers.
Talking all the hitters.
All the hitters. One in Texas, the guy in was it Cleveland or something?
We have of course Frank is the head. Then we got Cadillac from New Jersey, Mushmouth from Detroit, Bunker Willis from Chicago, right? Tex is control of Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, and Missouri Slim control Kansas City. I had wrote that down. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yes, that's helpful because they was doing their thing. They all seemed like they ain't playing no games, especially the guy that had that meat cleaver in his hand.
That's from Bunker Willis from Chicago. I'm like, we are like the slaughter. We are like the slaughter.
Cleveland. Yeah, it was Chicago. That's right.
Chicago, we know for slaughterhouses back in the day. So butchering anything.
And you eat like beef and steak and stuff. And I mean, a lot of people eat like. Chicago's known that they say you can get a good steak in Chicago. That's what I heard.
Yeah, steak, and back in the day it used to be like pigs or slaughterhouse, They got a book on there. I forgot what's the name. It's probably on my bookshelf, but yeah. After reading that book, it make me didn't want to eat pork no more.
Yeah. I don't want to see it. Let me cook my bacon and put it on the plate. I don't want I don't want to see. I don't want to see how you slaughter.
I know.
About all that. If I had to see it, I probably would be vegan. Okay, I'll be right there with the PETA people, protesting and everything. If I saw it, that's what That's what I said. I don't need to see it.
Hilarious.
I don't need to see it, but I did. I have seen how they take unalive. Do we gotta say unalive for the meat too, for the chicken?
Yes, they still.
I have seen how they unalive a chicken. But I've seen that, but it didn't bother me too much. I don't think I want to see the pig with the blood in the or cow or something like that. Yeah, no, I ain't with that. Yeah, so so he's getting everything together. They was getting the invitations. They were going around. They were setting up things with Silky, and then Silky, when they did, I'll get to it in a second. When they did talk to Silky, or they met up with him at the club. He said, he said it wasn't going to be easy. And remember, he even told him, he said, I think when they was on telephone right there, he said, get a piece of paper and pencil because I'm only going to say this one time.
And if you mess up, that's on you. He said, it's going to be
Right. Wait a minute.
because he said it was because Silky said it was another dude that was gonna throw the party, but Kevin
Yeah,
Hart
yes,
character.
yes, that and that clown. Oh, I didn't get no pictures of him, but he was a snake too.
Oh yeah, most deaf.
He
What's
did.
his name? Dorsey or something.
I thought it
Or
was
something.
Emerson. Was it
Oh no, it
Emerson?
was Emerson. Was it
That,
Emerson?
yeah,
Yeah, it was Emerson. Yeah,
I just remember just now. Yeah, it was
yeah, it was
Emerson.
Emerson.
He was a snake, a big time snake. Like you gonna set all this up, get all this
He said, I
emotion,
got something for him.
and you
I'm
gonna
like,
take
oh
off.
Lord.
You gonna take off and leave, and then you take off and leave, and then leaving everybody else to hold the bag.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't no good. He's a snake. He is a
Yeah,
snake.
Emerson's snake of snakes. But
Yeah, where
yeah, so Kevin, no, Chicken Man and Vivian, they was peeping out the whole scene. And Silky said the expenses gotta come out of Chicken Man pocket. So
mm,
everything is like on the budget. These
yeah,
invitations was
because they had no daggone security. Okay,
no
so
security.
look, okay, so Demarcus brought up the hey Miss Care, Demarcus brought up
Hey,
the
Michelle.
people complaining about the Muhammad Ali character. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's the real Muhammad Ali. He look this young actor, whatever his name is. I'm look. We're not gonna hate on him.
No,
Everybody,
I ain't gonna hate on him.
yeah, we not hating on him. He doing a good job,
He just doing his job. What he
but
auditioned
I don't.
for.
But I
What
don't
they
think he was the best as far as imitating Ali. First of all, Ali was taller than this guy and bigger than this guy, just in height and weight and everything. And then
Mhm.
also too, he so they could have got somebody who was a little bit more of the same height and weight of our Ali of his weight and of that time. But then also I felt like he was trying to mimic him too much. It didn't just come out. It
It is,
wasn't.
and it came out natural. It was feel like a natural young
I
Muhammad
like the
Ali.
guy they chose for one night in Miami. Who played Muhammad Ali. He did a pretty good
Yeah, he
job.
was cool. Yeah, he was
Yeah, I
cool.
can't remember that actor's name. He was like, I think one of them actors from the UK or something. But he did a
Yeah.
good job. They could have got him again, unless he just didn't want to do it. They maybe they just wanted to get somebody fresh and brand new, and I get
Yes,
that.
Miss Karis, it felt inauthentic.
Yeah, yeah. I like I said, we want to see this young man again. I think he's probably a good actor. I don't want to say nothing bad because I mean, it ain't really nothing really bad to say. It's just that I think that it could have been better. They could have got,
Mhm.
could just been better. So, yes, we're gonna talk about that snake in the grass, that huzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think his accent is bad, but I do think they could have found someone more handsome.
Dang, Sally, what you trying to say? He
See,
ugly?
it ain't just me. It's Sally too. Say nah. I mean, I don't even say he ugly. Just he was just a nothing burger. He wasn't nothing like it wasn't like
I'm just
oh
gonna say this for the last 3 episodes. I have to remember what character he's playing
that's what I'm saying. It just
as
was
he was talking. I'm like,
it's like
who the
a burger with
fuck?
nothing on it, no condiments, no lettuce, tomatoes. It was just bland. It was just nothing. So yeah, I ain't mad at him, but yeah,
He just doing
if
his job.
if we don't see him again, it's all right. If we don't see him again.
I mean, as long as you don't see him as Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I mean, as Muhammad Ali, I would like to see him on something else. He could be
Yeah.
on Bel Air or some other show, but
Mhm.
but on here, no. If he don't come back, when we last saw him, he was getting on the airplane, and he
Right.
was leaving, and he enjoyed himself. He party, got chicken and everything. He enjoyed himself and won the fight. But this is the
Yeah.
real Muhammad Ali. This is the real guy, Jerry Corey. That was so all of this was real. A lot of
Yep.
these things were real. They actually did happen. They just changed up different little names and stuff. But this
Yeah.
actually happened. This was the poster for it. And this was actually and this Muhammad Ali was a bigger, he was he in his heyday, he was a big dude, you know.
Yeah, he was a
But
nice ass
I think
dude.
this guy was just too small. He looked like he was shorter than Don Cheadle, or looked like about the
A
same
little
height,
bit, yeah.
or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
just at the same height as Don Cheadle. And
Yeah.
that's in real life, Muhammad Ali would have been standing over top of Don Cheadle.
Oh
I
yes.
bet you if we look it up, he about at least 6'2" or 6'3". He was a pretty tall guy. Maybe he was, and he was probably 200 something
And he
pounds.
worked out and went with the muscles too.
You know, wherever he was at that particular time.
Yeah, yeah,
1968. Yeah. And look at this post that said 15 rounds. They don't do 15 rounds no more.
Oh no, baby.
No, 15 rounds. Them people would be on the ground begging for water
Look,
only
stamina is not as potent as it used to be.
they can't even hang. They can't even hang that long now. These dudes' legs is like jello. A lot of these guys can't even hang that long. These guys was going 15 rounds. And they ain't have all that padding and stuff that they got now. So boxing was totally different back in the day. But anyway, so I do like the fact that this is loosely semi, halfway based on real story.
Yeah, because
Like
Muhammad Ali is in Atlanta, and Don Cheadle character got to babysit him. Because I guess Don Cheadle is the only black.
I didn't say he was ugly, but Ali was very attractive. Ali was a very handsome man. I see why all the women wanted him. I see why all the women flocked to him. Ali in his prime time, and he was in his 20s, 19, 20, 21, because he was still young at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, this we don't want to forget. This happened 3 years. He had just got out of a 3-year hiatus because this was the time when he did not want to go fight in the Vietnam War, and he did his own protest on it, saying he wasn't doing it, and they tried to strip him of his titles, strip him of his
license and all of this
license. So this was his comeback. This was his first fight, and this is comeback. And even though that racist governor didn't want him there, but
the senator, the senator
is what who did. Right. But he beat the brakes off this dude. This dude ain't have a chance.
Yeah, the ref had called it because his eyes was like
his eyes was closed, bloodshot. Right, bloodshot. He couldn't even close his eyeball. His eyeball. No, so he couldn't open up his eyeballs. His eyeball was all closed.
Yeah, so you had to end the fight there because
he had to end
the next punch could be deadly, or
it would have been deadly. Right. So before the fight even come to play, though, we get Frank and Lamar. Lamar is the muscle. I do remember his name. I like Lamar too.
Look, she remember that name.
That's why sometimes I always say, I ain't fooling with no slides. But then that's when I have to have notes if I don't have slides. I have to have notes. If I don't write down notes, the slides help me keep me on track. Remember. So just as I'm looking at the pictures, Sam Jackson smooth as shit. I'm saying he looking smooth. I love Sam Jackson in this character. I like it.
Now you know Sam gonna commit to a character now, child.
Huh?
I say Sam gonna commit to a character.
Oh, he does. Yeah, this was a perfect character for him. I liked it. Yeah, I definitely liked it. Yes. Oh, and now Javi. Yeah, I didn't get no pictures of him, but that's the Look, he's in Miami talking, and the thing is, the thing is in Atlanta, which is 600 miles from him, and he's sitting there talking about, oh, you in my neck of the woods. You ain't nowhere near your neck of the woods.
Oh, so Javi is not from Atlanta. I thought Javi was from Atlanta.
He wanted 50% of the money, any money that was going to be earned or made or whatever. It was like, what are you talking about? But he was just disrespectful. That's why he got. Yeah, Frank did smoke him.
Well, because he slightly threatened Frank, talking about you far from New York. That's a threat, my G.
That's a threat. Yeah, he said, yeah. Don't forget, you in my town, you in my area. It's almost like next time you gotta get permission and check in with me first before you do anything. I'm like, who the hell is you? Frank showed him. Frank showed him.
Yeah, Frank did show him, but in all, for respect value, you supposed to.
They say you're
when
supposed to
you
check in.
check in. Because I'm like, well,
certain people, if you coming to do major business, we ain't talking about you and I taking a vacation and going somewhere. But if we gonna come into some town and we doing major business and we doing stuff, they said certain people in certain neighborhoods, certain things that you supposed to check in. Chicago, they got people in Chicago. You supposed to check in. Detroit, there's people in LA, Miami, there's different places. They say you supposed to check just to make sure that everything is cool and there's no problems, and that still goes on to this day. That's a real thing,
Yeah, it is. That's I'm like, technically you do out of respect.
On your way to bed. Hey, thanks for stopping through. We appreciate you as always.
Man, Nita been going to bed on time. I mean, I need this dedication. I need to sit because I be going to bed.
I'm such a night owl, but she got to get up early.
Yes, please. Like
you got to get your kid ready for school.
Yeah.
See, I'll be staying up late.
I mean, I'll be staying up anyway because getting ready.
I'm just a night owl. Hey, Patricia, what's going on? And did I say hi to Michelle? What's up, Michelle? Hello,
hey, Michelle.
Always coming through. Let me see. I missed anybody. When I say, yes, everybody was on this damn show. Yes, everybody was on here. Everybody and their mama was on here. They should have got us to be on here. Everybody was on here.
I don't mind being a hostage. Long.
Yeah, I could have been one of the extras. All the people that was sitting around
I'll be
naked.
Upstairs. I don't want to be downstairs naked. I want to be upstairs. I'll probably be the lady answer the door. Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Not everybody was naked. It was just but that girl was naked. She did take her top off to but some people just had their underwear, bra and stuff on. Yeah. So I mean, I could have did that. Could have sit there in my bra and pants. I wouldn't have cared. Just give me a good bra.
I want to be upstairs pretending like I'm partying.
Oh yeah. Every time they was playing the Marvin Gaye song. Got to give it.
And the girl kept opening the door talking about, "Welcome to the party."
Welcome to the party. I know I should have got her picture. Welcome to the party. Welcome. She was just doing that. Like over and over.
She was scared.
Wow, their feet was hurting. That dancing got slower and slower.
Right.
Oh, Patricia, please catch up. I'm going to talk about every episode. So I had to talk to 69 to see when she available. We can try to maybe do it regularly until we get all. They just put out the first 3 episodes at first, and then Will Packer says that they can have 1 episode per week. So, which I'm glad that way we can stretch it out and really break it down a lot more.
Do like no dang on Bel Air 3.
They was throwing too many at one time, and I don't really feel like we didn't. And I enjoyed it, but you know what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
Threw it out too fast. They threw it out too fast. Yes, thank you, Nita. Yes, going to catch up, go and binge watch. If you had Peacock, go binge watch the first 3, and then I guess it'll come out tomorrow, Thursday.
Thursday,
yeah. Then they'll do another episode 4. So then that way you'll be on track when we talk about it next week. Back then women wore slips, and real undergarments. Yes, I know about the damn slips. And panty, what she said, the hosiery, the pantyhose. I don't miss not the pantyhose now. I don't miss that. You
don't like pantyhose? You don't like the pantyhose?
No, that was to be a pain when your pantyhose run and you got all the little tricks we learned as women how to stop the run. Clear fingernail polish or hairspray, anything to harden and stop it. Now, clear fingernail polish, everybody kept a clear fingernail polish. I ain't want no pantyhose in a long time. Now I want tights.
I don't think nobody wore pantyhose.
I want tights, under something like what how you wear the long.
Well, tights is different.
Long boots in the wintertime. You have a long skirt on, dress, and you have your boots. I put tights on, keep my legs warm.
Yeah,
But
tights are different. That's
yeah,
a different.
I have some winter tights that I use in the winter.
Yeah.
But pantyhose or sheer, them ultra sheer pantyhose are real
I
thick.
definitely do not like slips. I did not.
I gave up the slips. No, I don't do the slips. No, just get you some old Spanx or some old. They got all kind of stuff now. They got all kind of. Now, who's still wearing slips unless you're an older lady? Much older
Depending
lady.
on the generation.
Yeah, before me, because I'm not even doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not even doing no slip. So, all right. Miss Kier, I know you ain't still wearing no slips. Like, let me stop.
No, Miss Kier probably like slip.
I
What?
doubt she's still wearing the slip. Okay, yeah, some holes. It depends what you're doing. Depends on what you
look, in today time, pantyhose, they got like different styles, so they probably can find it sexy.
Yeah, like they got the fishnet holes,
and the lingerie,
the lingerie type holes. Oh, yeah, I agree with that for a certain occasion. But we talking about a time where a woman could not go out the house with bare legs. You had you going to the store. You had to have something on your feet and on your legs. You ain't going out with your leg.
And always wearing a skirt.
Unless you wearing shorts as a kid running around, bathing suit or something. But otherwise, you had on. If you had on a skirt or dress, you had to have on some hosiery. Yeah. Yeah. So now women wear now is more of accessory for being sexy. Their outfit depends on what your outfit is.
Yeah.
It's mandatory. Barbara said the garter belts was too. Yes, I remember them too. I definitely remember garter belts. Yeah. So anyway, so they this was they was the plan. So they ended up going to the. Okay, I'm just kind of skipping it. They end up going to having the fight, right? We just going to the fight. No, but before we get to the fight, that's when they show up at the hotel and he ends up meeting Lola Falana.
And Chicken Man was on the job.
Yeah.
Chicken Man wanted to have some time with Frank, will be in Frank good graces. And Silky told him that Cadillac told him that if Frank got a huge crush on Lola Falana.
Yeah.
So he went up to her room and offered her cigarette she was asking for, and he was bold with it. Yeah, he was smooth with it.
Hey Lawrence, what's going on? Shout out to the Chicken Man. That's right. He was on top of things. Look, this is a funny scene. Okay, when he go to pick them up at the airport, and they got the guy. It was the guy from the the funeral home, and they cover up the hurt.
The name.
Cover up the name of it, and he said, Silky said, you can't be having whatever his name was. You can't have him driving, because he did look like I had a funeral outfit on.
Yeah, because he had
Okay, Miss Karen said she rocked some fishnet. Yeah, fishnets are always cute if you got how you hook the outfit up. Yeah, I just don't. It's not something I'm wearing on a regular basis though. I got to be dressed up, going somewhere, or trying to be sexy. Then but I ain't just wearing no fishnets to going to the Walmart.
So Frank got the chance to meet Lola Falana. He
got to meet Lola Falana, and he was in love. Yeah, he was in love, and she was all that back then. But I loved how Terrence Howard character, the Cadillac, how he kept clowning him all the time. Bark, chicken. He just kept on fooling, just kept on teasing him all the time.
And the scene at the fight with Chicken Man trying to pull a fast one on Frank.
Right.
Talking about because he figured out he had some problems with some buildings or something.
Right. Yeah. And then got zoning and something about the zoning and building or something. and he had some problems, and he
with permits
used that older gentleman. That gentleman was funny too.
Yeah, he was funny.
They could have gotten away with it until right at the end.
Senator came over and said,
"He's the best janitor." He said,
"I said, oh my God,
he almost got away with it. They did too much talking.
You gotta go.
Okay, they did too much talking. It was too much.
They stayed too long.
Stayed too long.
But the senator came over, so they was really trying to egg it on.
They should have just walked away. He should have grabbed that. I don't know. Just sort of walked away. But the old man kept talking too. He wouldn't shut his mouth.
Because he's so geeked to be in the senator presence.
They could have walked away before the senator even came over. Like he just kept running his mouth, and it just. I guess
they trying to sell it, child, but they oversell and got busted at the end by the senator. Shout out to the janitor.
Right. Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
What's his name? Rizzo character? That's his name? Sally?
Oh, where is my thing?
So that was
all right. So then I put a little ginger snaps right there in the middle because it was some words right there. It wasn't because of the pow because I don't care about that. It was some words there, and I said, let me cover this up. It was something there. I forgot what it said. Like, I don't know. You know how you get pictures off the internet or whatever. And it had some word. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna cover this up. But this is everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. I think this was a good plan, but it didn't have no security. I think that's where the fail was.
Yeah, when they were setting up the house, they had the two painters.
Okay.
And Vivian had pointed that out.
Okay.
Like, who are y'all? They up there just. I'm like, girl, nobody is.
He's sitting there talking to Miss Johnson, or whatever her name was, the lady, the nosy neighbor, and he talking about, this is my cousin. You who kissed their cousin in the mouth like that? Tongue kissing their cousin in the mouth like that.
My thing is, why are you sitting at this house? You're supposed to be like, you're supposed to know who's coming in at this house, and when you got heavy hitters coming to party,
right? Why would you have just some random people? I know you had a lot of workers in there, a lot of people coming through.
Yeah, but somebody overseeing that? Like, wait a minute, who's you?
Right.
I need to see some credentials. Like, no.
Right. They just stroll up in there. Nobody asked.
You having a party with some heavy hitters. So, and it's a nice size house with a basement and an attic.
Right. Just roll up in there. Anybody just roll up in there. It just, I guess she just made an assumption that these were
no, she asked them who they were, and then he was like, we the painters, and they do look like painters by their outfits, but she didn't question it. Like, she should have asked the chicken man, did you hire any painters?
Yeah, I know she didn't.
Maybe
she did hire painters, and she just assumed these were the people. I don't know, but it was sloppy. They were so busy just in their own world, they wasn't paying no attention. They just wasn't paying attention. I guess Chicken Man thought that Vivian had it under control. Maybe she thought, maybe they just didn't. I don't think nobody was paying no attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Was looking at something.
Yes, Sally.
Hey, Torian, what's going on? Torian, you like my afro?
Just in the house.
Okay, wait a minute. So let me let's look at these other pictures that we. Okay, so but these just pictures of Frank. But this is when by this time everything went wrong by that time. So the pictures are all out of order. But this was when everybody had to strip and take their clothes off. Most everybody had their underwear on, but I was laughing at some of the men that was there look with them scrawny little chests, and I was laughing at the people in the background. When I watched it the second time, I'm looking at the side characters and the people in the back. I was cracking up laughing at just.
Oh yeah,
I was cracking up laughing. Yeah, this is at the fight that we talked about, and okay, that was they was some no, it was picture in the middle. No, this was when they at the base. They were in the basement, right? At that picture, yeah, they were in the basement. Yeah, by that time when he said, because Cadillac said, "Who the hell was be trying to rob us?" He's and
right.
yeah, like he said, "I don't know, but I'm gonna find out." You know, and yeah, I gotta get me a little. I gotta get my a hairdo like Terrence Howard. This was
Girl.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get me a wig and I'll have my little flips. Watch them. We'll see. I'm gonna find me one. I'll give you a little.
You gonna get that same color?
That's a little ginger snaps color too, and he might.
That's like kind of little ginger. That's like an auburn
like a little auburn. Okay, okay. Well, he's sitting here, and that's when they was at the fight. And that's and this is when during the scene when that you mentioned a few minutes ago when Chicken Man was lying, setting up that
he pulled the fast one over Frank.
When he said the janitor, it was hilarious. I thought even Chicken Man, I mean even Cadillac Michael said, "Man, it's old for you, man." I forgot what he had said, but basically it's old for you.
Yeah, he was chuckling like, really? Even Silky was like, "Chicken Man, you gotta go." Like, bound. Like, nah, that's not cool.
Oh, they said when we wear the fur coat, like I mean, yeah, I wear a fur coat. I wear a fur coat. I would. I don't have one, but I would wear one. I'm not, one of those people that's, everybody got their own beliefs as far as fur coats. I don't have.
I'm one of those people. I'm like, I don't want to wear no fur coat.
Yeah, but I would wear one. I sure would wear. I used to have like jackets that had real fur around the collars and stuff like that. But
yeah, my grandma
I don't currently have anything now, but I would.
Yeah, my grandma trying to give me her fur coat. I said, give it to someone else.
Give me a chinchilla or mink. I have seen them little videos on how it's sick. It's bad. But when I'm in the store and I'm trying it on, and I'm like, "Ooh, I feel like."
Just give me a look. Just give me a phony. Give me a phony.
Yeah, the faux coats look. They look good. You can't tell the difference. The fake.
Give me a phony. I'm great.
So that was the coloring style I had on my. Talking about the hair. Or was it the hair? That was the color you had for your child. Oh yeah. Oh, child. I don't even need. Maybe I should post my old prom pictures so y'all can see what my prom pictures look like. I had the big old hair, and
I can attest to Patricia Crawford because if y'all didn't know, that's my mom. This is Patricia Crawford's my mom.
Oh, hey, mom. Nice to meet you. Hey, 69 is our girl. She keeps us laughing. She keep me straight. She definitely keep me straight. How you doing, Mom?
So I could attest her picture when she said that was like, I'm like.
Said we needed more screen time with Andre. Who was Andre?
DeMarcus, you gonna have to refresh our memory. Who's Andre?
Yeah. Is it an actor or
the real
or character named Andre? I don't remember a character named Andre. I just don't remember.
There's a lot of people, man.
There's so many. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I can remember the main characters, but it's a lot of side characters.
Even the little punks that's helped them in the heist.
Yes. Yes.
All their names as well. So
yeah, now I do remember this one because when I seen this clown, I said, I was telling my friend, I said,
really
that dude from he got his water turned off in BMF. I said that dude got his water turned off. You can't stop the rain.
And dude that plays Sean.
Yeah, and then Sean, yes.
And Power.
Yeah,
Kanan's son.
Kanan's son. Yep. Yeah, they was casing the joint. Yeah, I got pictures of that.
Yeah, I agree to I'm like, I found it funny. I'm like, why would y'all think Kevin would have? I mean, Chicken Man would have something to do with this robbery when he just saw y'all on the live Javi Lopez.
Right.
You think he would still invite you to the house after he just saw y'all what y'all did? Like, no, that don't make sense.
Oh, Andre played Man Boy from Snowfall. Yes, he was. He didn't have much of a role. He sat out in the car and he was on the walkie-talkie, letting them know he come another car coming up. So he was watching the street, watching.
Okay, yeah, I forget about.
I saw him when I saw him. I said, "Oh, that's Man Boy." I knew exactly who it was. I didn't know his name was Andre. I didn't know the character was named Andre. I just called him Man Boy because I still know him Snowfall. You know what I'm saying?
We've been calling them other characters' names.
OC don't gonna forever be OC though for me. So I thought it was funny how everyone came to the house and ended up getting mad with Chicken. They said, "Oh yeah, you just said that." Yeah. They did. Yeah, because Silky thought it. And David Banner played this guy. Which one of these players was he from? Where was he from? Because David Banner is from Mississippi.
He the one that's under getting the pedicure manicure getting his hair.
David Banner, the rapper. Yeah.
Was he? I want to say.
I think in real life he's from Mississippi.
Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City. Okay, yeah.
Missouri Slim.
He was getting his perm done. And sitting under and then when Chicken Man, that picture's real dark, but Chicken Man was sitting in the back. He ain't had no good seats either. He was all the way in nosebleed seats for the fight. Chicken Man.
Oh, and he's sitting
there next to that lady, and she had her little binoculars. When he pulled out the binoculars, that's when he seen
came up with a quick scheme.
Detective Hudson. So and then that's when we got the flashback. I'm glad we did get that flashback, so we understood why
it's so much animosity towards Jesus.
Yeah, right. I'm glad we did get that. I'm glad we got that flashback. Yeah. But these were all the and see these clowns. Did I get to them yet? No. Those clowns. Okay. Oh, here. These are just all the pictures of Don Cheadle's character, Detective Hudson. That's with his wife. She's a social worker.
Yeah.
And
when she showed the photos of that boy getting beat up by that
17 years old.
By that punk ass detective who beat him down like that.
Oh, yeah. That detective, I forgot what his name. DeMarcus, what's that?
He pissed me off. I forgot his name on that. I
didn't care. To be honest with you, I just call him a cracker. I don't care what his name is. I don't care what his name is because he was nasty and he did beat that, that boy up.
Yeah.
So who cares about him? But but that's what her job is. She want him to. She thought that he probably told her. This is what I guess what she said. You said that when you get the job that you would make some changes, and it's been 2 years. But like he said, it don't work like that. And this was 1968.
Not during that time.
This was 1968, so it takes a long time before you see change. Look, we still trying to get the first.
I'm surprised he even got that position. But I guess it was like a token position. You know how they give the Negro.
He's still trying to get things together now, and it's 2024. So look how long. So he probably did what he could do, but he wasn't playing with Chicken Man. And on that flashback, when he showed up late, and Chicken Man said that it was a racist cop. That judge was about to let him go.
He's about to let him go because the cop didn't show, and then here comes Hudson coming through. Hudson.
And then that's when he said, "Oh, this the racist guy you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, you getting 2 years in prison or whatever it was,
Right, right.
But this guy who's the chief of what is he, the lieutenant, chief, or whatever he was, like he definitely was a racist too. Him and the governor look just alike. You almost couldn't tell one from the next.
Yeah, they are well,
But they all would look alike. So they and they all had the same beliefs, because even though Hudson was
but
on the
they up
form,
here and we down here.
right, right. And even though okay, Mason, thank you. I knew it was something with an M. I just could not remember what it was. Mason was the racist detective. And he was just nasty throughout the whole thing. And then he got mad when Ali had won and beat Jerry Corey up. He was pissed off. And I love how
But he was cheering when Jerry Corey was bop 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 on
Hudson was
Ali.
like, "Go ahead, champ. Get him, champ. Go ahead."
Right.
He was so happy. And he looked over at Mason's racist behind and laughed. Um, and he asked the captain, he said, "Look, I don't ask you for nothing. Let's ask you for this one thing. I just want you to deal with this Mason guy." And he just brushed him off. This, the chief. Yeah, the chief. What was the chief's name? He was racist too. Um, so you know, he probably ain't had no choice but to bring on this black detective, because it probably was some type of quota after this
The
after the civil rights bill was signed. You know how they then started trying to bring in people, but like they were hired
like
just
the NAACP and stuff and all
yeah,
these
right.
organizations
Probably ain't had no choice. He had to do it. He probably
do
didn't
it.
want
Yeah, that's why I said token. Like you
it.
had to do it.
Hudson was like us when we watched the black family on Family Feud against the white family. And the black and said, yeah, yeah, that's yeah, because he was like, yes, yes, he was. He was definitely cheering on the champ. He didn't want to do that assignment at first. He did not want to do that assignment, but he went on it. He ended up enjoying it at the end, but he definitely didn't want to do it. He did
Right.
not want to guard Ali at all. He did not want to do it. So um and they only had him do it because he was black.
Yes. Like,
Mm.
but it was another black cop too under him.
Yeah, it
But he
was.
wasn't. But
Yeah,
he wasn't at his status.
he was probably like some rookie guy or something.
Yeah, cop.
Nobody
Yeah,
knew.
he was just like a regular cop.
And the white guy definitely didn't want to do it. The two white guys that was there, they definitely didn't want to do it. They didn't really give him no detail. It was
Yeah.
some people, some cops that didn't nobody want to probably fool with anyway.
Yes,
So
Demarcus. I did laugh when he called Hudson a black Andy Griffin. I was cracking up
yes, I
because
did too.
I know Andy Griffith to death, thanks to my mom.
Oh, and I love Andy
The black
Griffith.
and
I
white
still watch
into the
Andy Griffith.
color. I was like, ugh,
I still watch Andy Griffith, even though there wasn't no
oh
black people on it.
Lord.
But I still watch it whenever I see a rerun here and there. But and then these were the painters. Like we did talk about that. That was just so they could case the house and
Mm-hmm.
see what all the exits and different things. And they didn't. So while they was getting the food together, they getting the liquor together, they getting the gambling together, painting the house, they
Nobody thinking
making
about security for
nobody think
these
about no
players.
security. Nobody think about no type of security. You know. Yeah, mom said yes to Andy Griffith. Yeah, I
Lord.
grew up on Andy Griffith.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I was a child, I love Andy Griffith. I still love the black and white version. When it turned color, it wasn't as good. But I like the black and white version. So I ain't go
Oh
down that Andy
Lord.
Griffith rabbit hole. But
Please don't.
me and mom understand we love Andy Griffith. We see, I know all the episodes and everything. Don't
Oh
get me
please.
started. I know the episodes. Okay, now y'all brought up earlier about the the robbers. Okay, so let's start from the beginning of it.
Yeah.
What was Sean's Kanan's son's name again? We know Willie Black was the guy from the BMF. What was
Uh,
the guy?
McKinley or Demarcus?
I think you might be right with that, but DeMarcus will tell us. Oh, he said, "Is it
Who's
Romero?
Romeo?
Who was Romeo? Was that Kanan's? Sean's character? Oh, somebody said okay, Mac. Sally was that Mac? Yeah, it's so many of these people, so I don't remember who was who. Okay,
I mean, Mac could be
Marcus,
short
just
from
give us
McKinley.
all the names of the. It was 5 of them, so give us the
This
names.
crew.
Yeah, of this crew. Yeah. But they just come busting up in there. They had the hammers and the
When
shotgun.
he was busting there, I knew who it was. I'm like, those are the painter guys because they stuck out like a sore thumb to me.
He didn't really cover his face up properly. I mean, at least the one guy had the guy.
Well, he had a fro. He didn't want to smash his fro.
I mean, forget that fro. I mean, he needed a whole ski mask, cover. Because all he had was the bandana, and eventually, after a while, he let the bandana go. Everybody saw his face. Okay, so Mac was okay, that was Mac. He was so he was the one who was planning and putting it all together, but Emerson was the one who initially put it together.
I would say he put it together, then he dipped. He left town.
But Mac was the one who seemed like he had really more knowledge. He took charge. Yes.
That's what it felt like after old boy Emerson.
He said, "Oh, I'm getting on the next plane to LaGuardia." And I was like, he on his way to New York. What are you doing?
No, that's when Max should have questioned, like, why are you leaving? We about to get this money.
Yeah, he did get this money, but he didn't say
you ain't getting nothing.
What? Oh no, and yeah, that was another thing about the daughter. Yeah, the ex-wife or whatever she said, or baby mother, she said, "Look, find a place in a decent neighborhood and have a steady income, and then we can make arrangements with you, get your daughter."
Right.
So yeah, well, he definitely ain't gonna get.
They put a battery in his back to get this money.
Yeah, so they were all gonna get. They were gonna get $20,000 a piece.
Right.
Yeah, and at that time, that was a lot of money. And something, it's a lot of money now because if somebody poor and broke ain't got nothing,
okay,
and they get $20,000, $20,000 will stretch longer in those days. You could have bought a whole house. You know what I'm saying? With $20,000, you could have bought a whole house, but it's not going to do you nothing. It's not going to stretch a long time. But if you poor right now, it'll put some food on your table, and pay a couple bills and pay some bills.
Okay,
so,
DeMarcus,
I'll take 20.
Charmaine.
I'll take $20,000 right now. If somebody want to give it to me, y'all can cash app it to me. Okay. Charmaine was the best. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't. She only had that one scene, so I didn't.
Yeah, I can't remember that name.
We'll see whether we see her again. It's so, like I said, so many side characters. Some people we may not even see no more.
That one dude the one who had them stripping, he got my nerves.
My God. Then he had the 2 young kids.
Vivian, who had the 2 young kids with him, and they was in the basement, and who had
teenagers. Yeah, Tommy. That was Lena's brother. And then the other kid, I don't remember his name. He one had
his name, DeMarcus Willie Black. That's his name.
No, Willie Black is the one up there next to the radio. That's the one that was everybody straight. He the one that had sweets. Go up there.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's him. Because he got my nerves.
The 2 young kids was Tommy, and then the other kid who had the goofy mask on. I don't remember his name. I know him from All American.
I just know he a pickpocket.
he a pickpocket. Yeah, right. Yeah, this little kid here with the crazy mask, little clown mask. And so at this point, like you said, we done went to the fight. Ali won. Ali's gone back on the plane. He finally convinced, after going through all that fiasco, convinced Frank and them to come back to the house. Everybody in the house, everybody partying and jumping, and then the robbery was taking place before Frank and even got there. And then when Frank and them get there, that basement was packed with people. It kept more and more people kept showing up.
It eventually did get packed because all the hitters came. So
Lil Ray was the little kid with Little Ray. It was so many people between just stragglers who was coming in for the party, and then all the heavy hitters. And they had no idea who they was robbing. That the guy Emerson didn't tell him that
until Chicken Man said something, and then a little boy went through the wireless and saw it. Like,
Tommy was the pickpocket. You know what I'm trying to say. They picked the pockets. Yeah, big pockets. Yeah, we knew. I knew Tom. I do remember Tommy, and Lena was Chloe Bailey's character. That was that. They were siblings, but I couldn't remember the other kids. So that's Little Ray. I'll remember that. But yeah, they were just doing too much. I know it was probably hot and funky down in that basement.
Okay.
It was just everybody was probably, and then we started making everybody take off their clothes, all their jewelry. Look, what about when he told? Let me go back to the picture of this guy, that Willie Black up here by the radio. When he told that girl, her name was Barbara.
Yes, Sally.
Told her to go and warm me up 2 chicken thighs, and I wanted hot. Hurry up, bitch.
That steam better be some. I better see some steam coming off that chicken.
Steam coming up that chicken. Hurry up, bitch. I want thighs.
I was like, that's so rude.
Like, what? He will. Oh my God! I want him to be. I can't wait till they take him out.
That's what I'm saying. He got on my nerves.
I cannot wait till they take him out. Now, in the real life story, all these, they found all these guys, all these,
yeah.
In the real life story, because I've been doing my Googles and reading articles on the real story.
I bet they have.
All these people got. They all got taken care of. Yeah.
Well, rightly so, because y'all just doing the job blindly.
They say they found them in different cities, different places, because you had a gangster from every daggone
major
city. So you think if you show up in okay, I'm gonna hide in Chicago. Okay, they gonna find you in Chicago. Wherever you went, they had somebody there looking out for them. So no, Lena wasn't scared of it, but because she probably was into the street stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Conning people so yeah, she was bad about it. She was down with it.
Yeah, but Maxine was kind of catching on to Lena, like, who you say you from? She was questioning her, like, I don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Oh my, yeah. All right, so yeah, this is where we talking about Lena now. Now Lena is a snake in the grass, okay? But then again, well, okay, yeah, she's a snake in the grass, but yeah, I'm gonna still call her a snake in the grass because she pretended to be. Ain't no but about it. No, she is a snake because she pretended to be cool. She was hired to come in there to be one of the girls.
Man.
They wanted to have all the best broads there, everybody. They wanted to have all the best women, the best liquor, the best food, everything for these men, and then she started acting like she befriending these girls. You know what I'm saying? So all this was a setup. And
Maxine was sizing her up like
from the beginning. She kept staring, and remember she said, "Where your people's from? Wait, where you from? Where your people's from?" You know. And then she said, "Well, I'm from so," and she said, "I got people everywhere."
Where?
Yeah, I got people everywhere. So
I know that's right, Maxine. Don't get her a straight destination. Get her. I got people everywhere.
And she said, "So where are you from?" She said, "I got people everywhere." Meaning, don't worry, I can find your ass. You know what I'm saying? So she wasn't playing, and but yeah, this was and she deliberately did drop Vivian on the floor. Remember, Vivian was trying to climb.
Yeah, that's what make it click for Vivian. Like you, and then after Vivian had to go down there and do her striptease and stuff like that. She went back. She was able to go back and say, like, you dropped me on purpose.
She did.
I felt you.
Yeah. Yeah, because she wasn't even really trying to push her up. She just was holding on to her, barely holding on to her leg, and then she just drops her. Yeah. So no, she wasn't really trying to help her up. So okay, so anyway, we getting down to the end of it. They finally came up with a little scheme because everybody had taken their clothes off. This was the funny part, going all the way back to the beginning when Chicken Man was getting ready, and he don't ask his wife where his underwear were, and she said, "It's in the hamper." Or she said, "Put the long john."
Oh yeah, the underwear he did.
So obviously it was dirty, and she ain't washed, so they was dirty, and I guess she ain't washed the clothes, so he had to put the whole long johns on, the whole thing, and I know he was hot. I know he was hot with
Yeah,
all
what
that
can
on.
he do? He had no choice but to wear
And
them.
he looked
Shit.
crazy standing there with them long johns on,
Right.
and and everybody looked crazy though, because I'm laughing at the people, just the side characters. Some of them guys sitting there with no shirts on and their drawers, and the women. I was just cracking up laughing. I said, "Look, I was intrigued. I was intrigued every episode because I was like, oh, I can't. I gotta watch the next episode. I can't move. I want to see what's gonna happen next. So if they had
Right.
put all the episodes, I probably would have been a binge watching it because I wanted to see what was gonna happen each time. I was
Right.
enjoying.
I
Yeah,
mean, they ended with each episode seemed like it ended with a bang.
it
I would
ended with
say,
a bang. So so like I said,
literally.
all these gone, and then the whole thing turned crazy. What was it? Lamar tried to choke the little kid.
Yeah,
Um,
he didn't want to let go
oh, he was about to
because
choke
he
him
was
all the
pissed.
way
I think Lamar was pissed. He like, man, these
Mm-hmm.
young punks up there robbing us.
Oh, Boone was the right hand. Okay, the other guy. Okay. Um, they and what's the girl?
Uh
Lena. Lena had took out like a hairpin or something, and
huh.
slashed her across Vivian across her arm. I gotta do that. I gotta put a little razor
Yeah,
blade.
them hairpins are dangerous, just like those chopsticks, especially the metal ones.
Well, on Pam Grier on what was that? Coffee.
It was
She put
coffee, razor
whips.
blades,
She put razor blades in her afro. I said I need to do that.
and her
Put razor
curls.
blades in my
Everywhere.
afro, and then let somebody grab my hair. And that lady's hands was all toe up. Her face was toe up. I mean, well, anyway, that's what yeah, she slashed her across her arm. So right here, she's bleeding, and everybody ran out the house. It was so many people running out the house. They was just running. You know how it is when you see black people run. You don't ask no questions. You just see but people
We
running.
all y'all running, I'm running too.
I'm gonna
So
run, and then I'm gonna ask when we get to the other side. I'm just like, well, what was going on? But I'm not gonna stand
right,
there and ask questions.
right.
Everybody running, and um, Lamar did take one of the guys out. I think the guy Boom, the big guy, he took one of them guys out. He definitely took one of them guys out, and I mean, he blew him away. Lamar blew him away on the grass.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and then but then that's when we got Lena. She got smacked or hit in the face with the butt of the gun, and Chicken Man and Lena. I'm not Lena. Chicken Man and Vivian and Maxine was able to get away in the car, and
Right.
in her and Maxine's car. And she said she cannot go to the hospital because no Chicken Man said you can't go to the hospital because they're gonna ask questions. So you definitely can't call the police. Okay, they ain't doing that. You not you can't go to the hospital. You can't go. She can't. That's her house, so she can't go back to her house. So she said, "Where you gonna take me?" And that ended. I think he taking her home to his wife, and so the wife can
I
patch
was
him up.
thinking the same thing too, but I was like, no, no.
I
Would he
think he
do
going.
that?
I
Would he
think he.
do that?
I think he going. I think because she said where in this scene she said, "Where are you gonna take me?
Right.
I can't go home. I can't go to the hospital. I can't go nowhere." And he didn't say nothing. I said to myself, he gonna take his side piece over home to his wife. But the wife probably know her, and they probably know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be as bad. That's what I think. We're gonna wait and see.
He
But
gonna say, "This my friend Vivian."
I think that lady knows. She ain't stupid. That lady knows.
I mean, if she see their interaction, she ain't stupid.
And okay, the market saying recipes. Lena, I think Lena gone. Um, I think Lena's gone. I don't see no reason because
But
somebody
did
said
they get the
maybe he
information
just
out of
had
her?
the gun up in the air and scared. I'm like, what reason to keep her around? I don't see no.
But did she give up the information though on the people?
No, she just said Chicken Man because he said who was hosting it, and she said Chicken Man. So she never gave up no names of anybody.
All right.
So
He
taking
asked
her
the
out,
wrong
you
look.
don't.
He
I
asked the wrong question for me.
I think she's gone. I think she's gone. He know who was hosting it, so why would he say who was the host? It was Chicken Man who was
He should
hosting. I
say
thought
who
he
was running it, who was running that game,
yeah,
who was
who was
running
running this con?
the
Yeah,
operation. So
right. But he said, I need names. And he put that hammer in her face.
But
And
she didn't give them names.
no, she just, and only thing she said was Chicken Man was hosting the thing, and that was it. And then and then all we heard was Pie and the birds flying up in the air.
Birds out the tree.
Yeah. And then the birds were flying out the tree. And that was the end of that. And so when we pick up on episode 4, it will and I know we kind of crammed everything off real fast, but when we get to episode 4, we'll see whether or not she survives. But I don't think she is, but we never know. He could keep her around to torture her to get the information. So rest in peace to Willie Black. Don't nobody give a damn about Willie Black.
And that's the one that was getting on my nerves. That's the one that was right away.
That's the one that was on everybody. That's the one that made Sweets strip. I mean, you know, Vivian strip.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That don't nobody say Willie Black. Oh, so that's the one that got shot on got taken out on the ground. I thought it was the other guy with the ski mask. The other guy with the ski mask. I thought it was him.
I have to go back and look at it, but yeah,
I'm definitely gonna go back and rewatch it just because I know it's probably gonna be something that I missed, even though I saw it twice. But you know how the first time I watched it, I just watched it fast. Second time, that's when I was paying a little bit more attention. But I'm gonna go back and at least watch that last episode. So before we,
I'm definitely watching that last part because
I want to. Yeah, me too. I am too.
I need to see who got.
So Willie Black was my favorite character, and he wasn't mine. He definitely got on my last nerve. He really got on my last nerve.
Yeah.
But I am definitely loving this show so far.
Same here.
Shows like this. Keep it coming. Kevin Hart, Will Packer put this together, and probably a host of other people. Keep it going. I want to see more. I like
the cast, and some of them worked together before, so you know, good chemistry always.
Very good chemistry. Yes, very good chemistry. And so I'm glad
to see Osito working, and Sean do play.
And the thing is, I follow that Osito guy. That's why I don't know his name because I follow him on Instagram. But I saw when he was over the summer, he was posting the pictures because I was sending them to Moochie. He was posting the pictures with the wig, and me and Moochie kept saying, "What? Maybe it was either early this summer or maybe even last year." He was posting pictures with the wig, and I said, "Oh, what? I wonder what he gonna be in." And he had a wig on. I said, "What? He gonna be a pimp or something?" And then, sure enough, look at so
he could be one.
Yeah, but I mean, he probably do a little bit of everything. You know, probably sell smack, women, running numbers, you know, them hustlers. They have their hands in a little bit of this.
Not a one-stop shop.
It's not a one-stop shop. You know, some of them do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. They do everything. They do whatever they need to do to make money. You know,
I mean,
and also before we get out of here, I should have put up something on the screen, but rest in peace to Frankie Beverly.
Yes,
I was so heartbroken. Even though I'm not shocked because I do know that he has been sick and has some health challenges. He has not been, you know, doing well for a while. It wasn't like or sudden. So I'm not like, oh my God, but I'm still sad because that's my guy. When I got word today, I was like, oh my goodness. But I'm not shocked, but I'm shocked. I'm not sad, but I'm sad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah. But and I was, you know, I play Frankie Beverly all the time anyway. But then today I been playing my Frankie Beverly. I'm sitting here working, been playing my Frankie Beverly all day. But which is not unusual for me because I play Frankie Beverly on the regular. So and I've seen him in concert tons of times.
Yeah, I think my mom saw him in concert, and that's her guy, one of her guys, I should say.
Yes. So many
I never got a chance to see him, but you know, I mean, I know the music.
I didn't see him this year. He did come to DC. He made his last stop in DC this
Mm-hmm.
year. Nita might have went to that show. I'm not sure, but I didn't go to the
I'm
one.
surprised he was still.
Well, he wasn't really performing. He was just sort of because he couldn't even really
Yeah,
speak well.
I know he can't really
Yeah,
speak
the
like
band was
that.
there, and they had a guy singing in his place and all that. It
Right.
wasn't. They did a tribute. You know how he was going from city to city. It was like his farewell tour,
Yeah.
and it was and just like every other city, DC did the same thing. They gave him a big, um, they gave him all the flowers, as you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
everything. I mean, they made a big to do, gave him a proclamation. The mayor came out, it was a big thing. We love him here in the DMV area, but every city got their Frankie Beverly stories. Everybody loves him.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know he died? Yes, died
Yes.
apparently
That that's
yesterday on the
today.
10th.
Yeah.
He died on the 10th, but the statement from the family came out today. You can find it on um, all the internets
I'm still
everywhere, YouTube
grieving.
everywhere.
Yeah,
And
I'm
check
still
my
grieving
community
over.
tab. It's on all the stuff is on. I posted the thing from the family on my community tab. Yeah,
I'm
he passed.
still
He was
grieving.
James
James
Earl
Earl
Jones.
Jones. I'm like, yo, what's up with that? They used to say comes in fours or something. I don't know. It's the beginning of September. It's not. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, well, they say deaths come in threes. We had Fat Man Scoop. Rest in peace to him. He just dropped dead, and
Well, it's
and then
more than three people. It's like it's more than three.
yeah, I mean, but I'm not like three. When they say this is an old saying, I ain't come up with it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
they
know.
come in threes, like boom, boom, boom. So we had, I know, Fat Man Scoop, James Earl Jones, and now Frankie Beverly, like all in the same days of each other. But we've had some other deaths. And we had the Rich Homie Quan, and then we had some other people. It's been some
Yeah,
bunch of deaths like recently.
yeah, it's just shocking for
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
For some, James Earl Jones it's not a
No, he
shock
was
because
93. You celebrate
93
his
he
life.
lived a long life,
Yeah,
so
a
he had
great
a
life. And
well-to-do career.
be honest with you, I'm not sad if I'm sad. I don't know that the right word I'm using, but so it's not like I'm sad, but I'm like, oh man, it was like a shocker. But however, uh, so he was 77 years old. He lived a wonderful life. He lived a good life, far as I know. I don't know the man personally or nothing, but far as I see, he lived a good life, far as we know, and he gave us so much joy. And I ain't trying to no pun intended, but the joy and the pain. But he gave us all the joy. He gave us all the love, anybody who
All the classics. Child.
even if you never saw him in concert, you have heard all the damn songs. You've heard them all your
At the
life.
cookouts,
You can't go to
they
nobody.
would
I don't
play
know
it.
nobody black who don't like Frankie Beverly. If you're
Yeah,
black, you don't like Frankie Beverly, it's something wrong with you. It's just something wrong with you.
you gonna at
So
least hear that song about 2 or 3 times at
now,
a cookout.
right, and it never get tired for me because I've seen him a number of times in concert. I saw him last year. That was the last time I saw him. I saw
Mm.
Frankie Beverly and Mays and the Ozzy Brothers last year,
Oh,
and I knew then that Frankie was. We saw it that his performance wasn't good. His voice was really bad.
it got
Um,
worse and worse
it just got worse and worse, and yeah. So yeah,
because he already had a problem with his voice. It was just
right,
couldn't use it
right,
like he
and
used to.
um, yeah, he definitely made us happy. Okay. He made us happy. I mean, he got beautiful love songs. Look, everybody knows the hits, but y'all should listen to the album cuts because he got beautiful songs on there that were not hits, but beautiful songs. Your mom know. Your mom knows. She know what I'm talking about. What's your mom name? Patricia. Patricia
Mhm.
know what I'm talking about. She know. you know. But Miss Patricia, I should say, I shouldn't call me. I'm sorry, Miss Patricia. I don't know her age, so Miss Patricia. Um, but yeah. So anyway, rest in peace. I did post stuff on the community tab, and on Instagram about it. Everybody did. There's not, it's We're gonna be hearing about it. They're gonna be doing tributes and all kinds of stuff. We're gonna be hearing about, and he deserved all that. He deserved it while he was alive. I'm glad he got it while he was alive.
Yeah, because I think BT already did one for him.
They need to do another one. They're doing another.
I mean, of course they're gonna honor him and have people.
Yeah, it need to be on the Grammy.
Song or two on Soul Train or something.
And all the black ones, the NAACP awards, all the black ones, they need to put them on there. They have to acknowledge him. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. No, look, babies know how to do the electric slide. Listening to Before I Let Go. Okay, a little child knows how to get out there with their pamper on and be out there, dancing with the family out there. Repass, no matter what it is, you playing it, and soon as you hear the music, you just know what it is. You just jumping up out your seat. So
a song gonna get played regardless.
Right, and that's when you a real artist, when people love you and your songs last forever and ever. Timeless. Yeah. These people now, I don't know if we're gonna be still listening to no Sexy Red. Please, but then again, I don't know. I don't know.
Please don't bring up that lady. No.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be still listening to her 30 years from now, 50 years from now. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. These people crazy, man. But y'all, I appreciate everybody that came out. We had a lot of people stop through. DeMarcus really helped us out with the DeMarcus. Please help us out next week as well. But hopefully I'll be better with having all the names together. But I think we did pretty good. We had the bases down. I like that they probably did give us these 3. Now we got the beginning of a story. It's like you open up a book, you get the first couple of chapters or whatever. Then you get into the meat and potatoes. Then we're gonna start seeing things unfold. So I think it's gonna be real good. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is gonna finish up. So, and we'll talk about what day we can do it for the next episode. That's about it. And you got anything coming up for the remainder of this week? Tomorrow's Thursday. So what you got coming up the remainder of the week or the weekend?
Today I just dropped my Braxton's episode 5. I know I was late. I gotta watch it. Review. I had dropped that this morning. And yesterday I did Bel Air, the finale with Becky J, the Lawrence Report, and Shayna. So check that out if you haven't seen it. We had covered the season finale of Bel Air, and hopefully this coming weekend, Reasonable Doubt. How can I forget that show? And then we got Power. And stuff like that.
Same old, yeah. Everybody doing the same thing. Same things, yeah.
And then check out I'll probably do a review on that show. What's it called?
Is something coming up next week or something? There's a bunch.
Rebel Ridge, that movie.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a review. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. Let me watch it first. I hear it's good. I hear it's good.
That's what I was planning on doing a review on it.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
If I do a live, I'll reach out.
Let me know. Let me try to watch it. Hopefully I can get it. Maybe watch it by tomorrow or something. I don't know. Because I still got other stuff to look at. So I got when I get off. As soon as I get off, I gotta run over. Hopefully the ladies is still there. If not, it's fine. I ran over. I knew it would because I how I talk around my mouth.
Yeah, I know.
So, I knew, but I wanted to try to keep it under an hour. But we was trying to cram in so much.
3 episodes. And it was a lot.
It's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal.
But anyway, next time it will be an hour.
Yeah, we try to keep it an hour next time because we're just doing 1 episode. So yeah. So we'll try to keep it. Hours enough. But
she's at 2 places at the same time, so we got to get off, y'all. So
I'm going. And then I got a bunch of stuff, a lot of the same stuff that Monique got going on. I'm gonna be doing the same thing too. The Reasonable Doubt, Power. I'm supposed to be getting the Tupac. One more Tupac movie out, Gridlock on Friday, because Friday the 13th, that's the day that they took him off life support.
Yeah.
And so I said, and since I didn't do that during his birthday month, I said, I'll do that. So I'm supposed to be doing that. So I got to get that together. So I'm gonna try, y'all. But if you see something change on the on my
schedule.
thing, that means on my schedule, that means I had to make adjustments. But it's fine.
Yeah.
You'll see. So y'all, I'm gonna get going. I appreciate everybody, and please do all the things that we like to help grow us and keep growing our channels. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please tell people to subscribe. Me and Monique need the subscribers. But we'll see y'all next time, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Good night.